Advanced Algebra Mastery Quiz number 3. There's 2 parts to this quiz. The first part is to be able to graph a linear equation on a coordinate plane. The second one is to be able to find the slope that passes through 2 given points. All right, first, graph the equation y equals 2/3 x minus 4 by plotting the y-intercept. Remember, that's your starting value, and then using the slope to find a couple of other points. Now, before we do that, let's review the y equals mx plus b. All right, remember b is your y-intercept. That is known as your starting point. M, remember, is your slope. Remember, slope is rise over run. We'll get into more details about slope when we have to find the slope going through 2 points. All right, so let's begin. So we have a minus 4. So we will begin at negative 4 on the y-axis. So go down 1, 2, 3, 4, put your dot. The slope is 2/3. So rise over run, it's positive 2/3. So we are going to go up 2 and right 3. 1, 2, 3. Up 2, right 3. 1, 2, 3. Up 2, right 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, it's best to make as many dots through your graph as possible. 3 is the minimum, but we might as well put the dots all the way through so that we can draw a nice line going all the way through the graph. All right, so we need to go backwards. So if we're going to go backwards, we're going to go down to left 3. Down to left 3. Down to left 3. Okay, draw your line all the way through the dots. End it with arrows on each end. There is the graph of y equals 2/3 x minus 4. All right, let's practice another one. Okay, y equals negative 5 over 2x plus 8. So our y-intercept, the b is 8, positive 8. So go up 8, put a dot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The slope is negative 5 over 2. All right, remember, rise over run. Well, negative means you're going to go down 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right 2. 1, 2. Okay, this line needs to look like it's going down, not up. Okay, down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 2. 1, 2. Down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 2. 1, 2. And that's all we're going to be able to fit. Okay, we don't need to go backwards because there's no room. All right, draw your line through the dots. Put your arrows on each end, and there is the graph of the equation y equals negative 5 over 2x plus 8. All right, moving on. Find the slope of the line passing through the points 2, 5 and negative 4, 8. Well, let's go through this again. So the slope, let's start like this. Slope equals m, which is the rise over the run. Okay, now you need to remember, you need to have this formula memorized. Okay, this is not on any formula sheet that you're going to find in any standardized test. So remember, it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. All right, so let's identify the ordered pairs. So we've got the ordered pair 2, 5, and we have the ordered pair negative 4, 8. Okay, so this ordered pair, the 2, 5, that's my x1 and my y1. Okay, it's the first ordered pair. The next ordered pair, that's my x2 and my y2. All right, let's plug the numbers in. So m equals, okay, y2 in this case is 8 minus y1. y1 is 5. Now x2 is negative 4, and x1 is 2. All right, do the top. 8 minus 5, we get 3, over negative 4 minus 2, or negative 4 take away 2 is negative 6. Simplify. Do not leave your slope as 3 over negative 6. Besides, we should not have a negative in the denominator. Simplify this. Remember, that becomes negative 1/2. So the slope that goes through, that passes through these 2 points is negative 1/2. All right, let's practice one more, and that will be it. Find the slope of the line passing through the points negative 6, negative 2, and negative 2, 10. I'm going to mark these first. So this is my x1, this is my y1, this is my x2, this is my y2. All right, I'm going to write this again. M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. All right, I'm going to plug the numbers in. y2 in this case is 10 minus y1 is a negative 2 over x2 is a negative 2 minus x1 is a negative 6. All right, we have a minus a negative. Watch out for those. Remember, a minus a negative becomes a plus positive, and same thing down here, minus a negative becomes a plus positive. All right, now we can solve or simplify. So 10 plus 2 is 12. Negative 2 plus 6 is 4. Okay, simplify that. That becomes 3 over 1. Okay, the rise is 3, the run is 1. But we do not need to write the 1 underneath. We can just write 3. So the slope of the line that passes through these 2 points is 3. That concludes the review for Mastery Quiz number 3.